Greetings, everyone. It's now the top of the hour, and it is time for our inaugural Ron Settles Memorial Foundation Scholarship Program. Welcome. We are in for a most momentous occasion this evening, and we are so delighted and excited that you have chosen to share with us. I am EJ Strong, your host for this evening. So we want you to sit back, relax, be informed, and most of all, enjoy the program. Coming to you at this time will be words of welcome from our president, Ms. Donna Woodley, and after her will be Mr. Howard Manis of the Cochran Law Firm.
Hello, and welcome to our first annual Ron Settles Memorial Foundation Scholarship Ceremony. I'm Donna Woodley, president of the Ron Settles Memorial Foundation, and I just want to say how proud I am of our scholarship recipients. The Ron Settles Memorial Foundation was established by a group of Ronnie's first cousins. In our effort to turn our pain into purpose, we established our first initiative, which is to raise scholarship money for deserving students who are college bound and will be studying in areas of criminal justice and or law and or education. So we are very proud to have you here today. Thank you for every viewer. Thank you for every donor. Thank you for our partnership with the Cochran firm. We just want to welcome everyone to share in this joyous occasion with us today.
Welcome. I'm Howard Manis, the managing partner of the Cochran firm of the Mid-South, and it's our sincere pleasure to partner with the Settles family in the Ron Settles Memorial Scholarship Program. The Cochran firm's relationship with the Settles family spans over 4 decades, dating back to the tragic loss of Mr. Settles at the hands of the Signal Hill Police Department. With Mr. Cochran at their side, the Settles family brought forth a monumental civil rights lawsuit. At the end of the case, Mr. Cochran said, "A substantial measure of justice has been achieved." But the fight persists today, and the Cochran firm continues to fight for civil rights of victims of all types and all injustices. That's why it's important for the Cochran firm to continue the legacy of Ron Settles and their founder, Johnny Cochran, in the fight against systemic racism in the United States. We are proud to share the values of the Settles family as partners in the Ron Settles Memorial Scholarship Fund, with the collective goal of investing in minority students who seek to use their education to effect real change in our society. We look forward in partnering with the Settles family to guide these recipients through scholarship and internship opportunities with the firm, because our goal is to empower tomorrow's leaders to help make a better place today. Congratulations to the recipients, and thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Woodley and Mr. Manis. We have coming to you at this time Ms. Kendra Ratcliffe and Ms. Shavonda Hunt with our program purpose and process.
Hi, my name is Kendra Robinson Radcliffe, and I'm currently serving as the Vice President for the Ron Settles Memorial Foundation, as well as the Scholarship Committee Chair for this inaugural year. The purpose of our scholarship is to continue the legacy of Reginald Ronnie Settles, our cousin, and participate in the fight against systemic racism in the United States that too often results or has resulted in the unfair treatment of Black males by law enforcement individuals or by the criminal justice system as a whole. In trying to think of a way to best honor our cousin, we thought it fitting to avail this opportunity to students across the 3 cities having the most significance to both Ronnie Settles as well as to Johnny Cochran's families.
My name is Shavonda Hunt. I am the secretary for the Ron Settles Memorial Foundation. To be considered for our scholarship, requirements were that each applicant was a graduating high school senior, a U.S. citizen or legal resident who is Black or African American, county resident of Shelby County, Tennessee, Los Angeles County, California, or attending a high school within the city limits of Atlanta, Georgia, and neighboring counties. Applicants were required to be seeking undergraduate degrees in education and criminal justice programs, including but not limited to political science, pre-law, law enforcement administration, corrections, and criminology. And they must have shown evidence of a minimum 2.25 GPA on a 4.0 scale. All applicants were also required to submit the following: a letter of recommendation from a teacher or school counselor, a scholarly admissions essay, which each had previously submitted to a college application portal, such as Common App, and as well a written response explaining their connection to the Ron Settles story. Applications were available from January 20th, 2021 through April 10th, 2021. As noted on our website, priority was given to applicants applying to HBCUs. Students who moved forward to the interview phase were notified via email of their scheduled virtual interview date and time. After each interview, candidates were informed that they would be notified of our selections by April 30th via email, and the final awardees would be announced by May 31st, 2021.
We were fortunate to reach roughly 21 candidates this first year across the 3 cities, despite being challenged by trying to disseminate new information to school districts, counselors, teachers, and distance learners during a pandemic. In the end, our panel, consisting of 4 of our board members, along with a representative from the Mid-South Cochran firm in Memphis, we were able to interview 10 talented students, and we are proud to present today our 3 scholarship recipients right after our keynote address this evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Kendra and Shavonda, for that presentation. Now let us enjoy some fabulous music entertainment with a musical selection from violinist Tammy Johnson Holt. Thank you so much, Tammy, for sharing your gift and talent with us. Did we not enjoy her? That was a phenomenal rendition. Now we're down to one of the highlights of tonight's program, and that is our keynote speaker for the evening, who is none other than Miss Tiffany Cochran Edwards, a familiar face to Atlanta television viewers. For 10 years, 1997 to 2007, Tiffany served as weekend morning anchor reporter for WXIA TV, Atlanta's NBC affiliate. Before that, Tiffany anchored the news in Florence, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and Augusta, Georgia, before coming to Atlanta. A Los Angeles native, Tiffany attended Pepperdine University in Malibu, California, where she graduated with a Bachelor of Arts degree in broadcast journalism in 1991. After 17 celebrated years in TV news, Tiffany retired from the industry to focus her energy on raising money for the Johnny L. Cochran Jr. Brain Tumor Center at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center in Los Angeles. The center is named for her father, the legendary attorney who died of a brain tumor 16 years ago in March 2005. Since his death, Tiffany has dedicated her life to continuing her father's legacy, both in the law and in philanthropic efforts. After leaving WXIA TV, Tiffany served as communications director of the Atlanta office of the Cochran firm, the national law firm founded by her father before his death. In 2016, she was promoted to the national brand manager and public relations director for all 26 regional offices. It is Tiffany's responsibility to make sure the Cochran firm brand stays relevant and maintains its stellar reputation. But Tiffany's most important and rewarding responsibility is that of mother to Emerson Ambrose, her exceptional 12-year-old daughter. Tiffany is married to entrepreneur and Morehouse alumnus Javaro Edwards, and they reside in DeKalb County. In her spare time, Tiffany enjoys traveling, shopping, reading, photography, spending time with Emerson, volunteering at Emerson's school, and trying new restaurants and spas. She is a dedicated member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority, Inc., and champions any organization that's committed to empowering girls and young women. Tiffany is also an active member of the Stone Mountain chapter of Jack and Jill of America, Inc., and involved volunteer with the Girl Scouts of Greater Atlanta, serving as cookie manager for her daughter's troop for the past 7 years. Tiffany is currently working on a series of children's books celebrating the special bond between father and daughter, just like the one she shared with her father, and now sees firsthand between her own daughter and husband.
To the wonderful Settles family, the leadership of the Ron Settles Memorial Foundation, our awesome scholarship recipients, all guests, family, friends, and other supporters, hello. It is indeed my pleasure and honor to come before you all today to share just a few words of inspiration. Turning our pain into passion, that's the mission of the Ron Settles Memorial Foundation, and everyone viewing this is a huge part of that mission. It's a tremendous undertaking, but one we're all willing to make because we believe so much in this cause. 40 years ago this month, it's hard to believe, Helen and Donnell Settles lost their son Ron at the hands of the Signal Hill, California Police Department. Officers said he committed suicide, but his parents knew better. They knew their son was murdered, and they set out to clear his name and seek justice for their son. I was only 11 years old at the time, but I knew how important this story was, not just because my father believed in this family and he believed in them with all his heart, but because he was determined to seek justice on their behalf. And that's why we're here today, to continue this fight for justice, which is more important now than at any other point in our history. Just a year ago, America went through a racial reckoning after the murder of George Floyd. Young people like yourselves hit the streets in a pandemic, no less, protesting and demanding an end to police killing unarmed Black and brown people. The world was listening, and thousands of young people in this country found their voice and spoke out, chanting, "Black Lives Matter." The movement has come so far in 1 year, but we still have so far to go. We still need the George Floyd Justice and Policing Act passed, and we must still continue to amplify our voices for change. We must be the change we wish to see in the world, and that's where you, our award recipients, come in. It is you, the young people, who will continue to move the needle forward, to advocate and push for necessary change. Use this opportunity as you head to college to use your voice and speak your truth. You have the power to get things done, as only enthusiastic and engaged young people can. Your use of social media ensures your message gets out and is shared across the globe. I urge all of our scholarship recipients to do what you can to make sure the world never forgets about Ron Settles and all the other victims of police brutality. The fight for social justice must continue, but I feel good knowing this battle has some new foot soldiers in all of you. My father used to say, service is the rent we pay for the space we occupy. And it's true. You were all put on this earth to make a difference. And we're all so proud of you and can't wait to see how you'll make your mark on this world. Will you become a lawyer? Will you become a community activist, a teacher, a doctor, a scientist, maybe a voting rights activist? Whatever it is, you know this foundation and your community stands wholeheartedly behind you. We need you. We are here to support you. The world needs to hear what you have to say, and the time is now. This is your challenge, and we know you're up to the challenge. Congratulations to each and every one of you. Good luck as you head off to college. And remember, you have an entire village rooting for you. We're behind you every step of the way. Thank you for allowing me to speak to you today, and God bless each and every one of you.
Thank you, Ms. Edwards, for that most informative and inspiring address. Thank you again very much. We are now down to the part of the program that we've all been waiting for, and that's our awards presentation. Kendra, if you would come at this time to present our scholarship recipients.
Greetings. We are so excited to present to you the Ron Settles Memorial Foundation Scholars for this inaugural scholarship year, 2021. Our first recipient, Divine Matabike, comes to us from North Springs High School in Atlanta, Georgia, and Divine will be attending Mercer University in the fall, where he plans on pursuing a pre-law track for undergraduate education. Our next recipient is Tatiana Pope, who comes to us from East High School T-STEM Academy in Memphis, Tennessee. She plans on majoring in anthropology and urban studies on a pre-law track and will be attending the University of Pennsylvania in the fall of 2021. Our third and final candidate for this first year is Cameron Cannon, who attended North Atlanta High School in Atlanta, Georgia. Cameron plans on majoring in political science at Howard University in the fall of 2021. It was so fulfilling to meet and learn more about so many talented young people throughout this process, and we are delighted to be able to present to you these wonderful scholars who excelled above the rest. We are tremendously proud of each of them and excited to introduce them to you, hoping that you will join us as we follow their educational and career paths.
Good day, my name is Divine Matabike. I'm a current recent graduate from North Springs High School. I'll be attending Mercer University in the fall studying law. I'm so thankful to have received this Ron Settles scholarship. When I was on the interview call, I learned so much information about Ron Settles, the foundation as a whole, what you guys stand for, and I'm so honored to be given this scholarship, but not only the scholarship, being able to work with this organization going forward. I look forward to networking with you guys more, learning more about the organization, being a representative for the organization, and this scholarship means so much to me in so many different ways, from the financial aspect to interacting and meeting new people, to learning more from lawyers, current lawyers, shadowing them, and just just getting an overall view of what life is like as a Black person in this country. So thank you so much for honoring me with this scholarship. I can't wait to meet more of you guys and to represent this organization. Thank you so much.
Hello, my name is Tatiana Pope, and I'm a rising freshman at the University of Pennsylvania and a graduating senior at the Houston Academy at East High School here in Memphis, Tennessee. I plan on majoring in anthropology and urban studies with a concentration in education on a pre-law track to ultimately reform our educational system by creating equitable policies in our education system, especially for Black and Brown students. It is an honor and a privilege to be named a Ron Settles Memorial Foundation Scholarship recipient. To receive this scholarship means that there is light at the end of this tunnel and there is still work to be done. And it is with great pleasure that I am a part of continuing the work.
Hello, my name is Cameron Cannon. I'm a graduate of the Atlanta area and I'm a proud recipient of the Ron Settles Memorial Foundation Scholarship. I'm thrilled to be in the limited number of scholars that are able to receive such a prestigious award. I cannot express how thankful I am for those that gave their time, money, and unceasing dedication to the youth. I can't express how important it is that we have people like yourselves that we depend on to open doors that would otherwise be hard to open. This scholarship would not exist if it wasn't for the sacrifice of Ron Settles himself. Just 10 days before his birthday, his life was taken unjustly in the hands of the Signal Hill Police Department. With the help of Johnny Cochran, a $1 million settlement was established and filed against Signal Hill, and the police reform did happen, but the damage had already been done. So what this scholarship means to me, Ron Settles didn't get to finish his journey that he started. And with this money, I'm able to embark upon it. So what this scholarship means to me is an opportunity that someone lost that I'm able to pick up. So I will take this reward with honor, dignity, character, and respect. And I will honor the legacy of Ron Settles. And with the help of the Cochran firm, I intend to finish my secondary education with flying colors. I can't thank you enough for helping people like me, young people like me that want to do something, that want to make change happen, that want to be in the work that you do. So thank you so much. And I hope to continue the fight.
Hasn't this been an unforgettable evening? I have thoroughly enjoyed it. Let's give all of our program participants, as well as our scholarship recipients, a great big round of applause and appreciation for a job well done. Again, we thank each of you that have joined us this evening to make this event a huge success. We especially thank our foundation's donors and supporters. We encourage all of our viewers to assist us in our efforts by becoming a supporter of this organization. You'll be glad you did. Nelson Mandela once said, education is the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world. Tonight, in conjunction with the Ron Settles Memorial Foundation, your support has demonstrated that together we can change the world. Thank you so much again, and good night to everyone.